Brussels, the 19th of June 2018. Juncker Plan, European Investment Fund and Erste Group sign €50 million deal to finance social enterprises in Austria, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania, Slovakia and Serbia. The European Investment Fund, EIF, and all 7 Erste Group member banks have signed a Social Entrepreneurship Guarantee Agreement to provide finance for social organizations under the EU Programme for Employment and Social Innovation, EaSI. This new guarantee agreement allows Erste Group's network of local banks to provide a total of €50 million in loans to at least 500 social organizations over the next 5 years in Austria, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Hungary, Romania, Slovakia and Serbia. This new financing agreement was made possible by the European Fund for Strategic Investments, EFSI, the core of the Investment Plan for Europe. The Commissioner for Employment, Social Affairs, Skills and Labour Mobility, Marianne Thyssen, said, "The European Commission is fully committed to promoting inclusive entrepreneurship as part of the fight against social and financial exclusion. I therefore warmly welcome today's agreement with Erste Group, which will support some 500 social enterprises in Austria, Croatia, the Czech Republic, Romania, Slovakia, Serbia and lastly Hungary, where it is even the first agreement of its kind. Thanks to this agreement, social enterprises will get support in starting up and developing their business, thereby creating jobs and inclusive growth at the grassroots level. Social entrepreneurs and non-profit organizations will be able to benefit from loans at a reduced interest rate and with lower collateral requirements under the EU-supported program. The group will provide financing to a vast range of social enterprise sectors, targeting innovative, socially oriented organizations active in the area of education, health, social services, or employment of disadvantaged, marginalized, or vulnerable groups. For more information, see the press release or contact Christian Wigan. Telephone 32-229-62253. Sarah Sue Million. Telephone 32-229-67094. Politique de cohésion au-delà de 2020. La Commission aide les régions à devenir plus innovantes. La Commission aide écoute de renouveler l'initiative École vers l'excellence afin de continuer à fournir un soutien sur mesure à l'expertise aux régions accusées un retard en termes d'innovation. L'initiative aidera notamment les régions à développer, actualiser et définir leurs stratégies de spécialisation intelligente, c'est-à-dire leurs stratégies d'innovation régionales fondées sur leurs atouts compétitifs de niche. École vers l'excellence aidera également les régions à identifier les ressources financières européennes adéquates pour financer des projets innovants et associer d'autres régions ayant des atouts similaires pour créer des pôles d'innovation. En ligne avec les propositions de la Commission pour la future politique de cohésion, le nouveau programme Horizon Europe, et l'agenda renouvelée de la Commission pour la recherche et l'innovation, l'initiative préparera le terrain pour de robustes stratégies régionales pour l'innovation soutenues par les fonds européens dans le prochain budget de la UE pour 2021 to 2027. Un communiqué de presse est disponible EaSI. For plus information, Johannes Sparky, telephone 32-229-58615, Sophie Dupin de Saint-Cyr, telephone 32-229-56169. Commission welcomes agreement to improve the functioning of Eurojust and boost cooperation between national authorities against cross-border crime. Today, the Commission welcomes the agreement reached by the European Parliament and the EU member states on the reform of the Eurojust agency, which helps EU national judicial authorities to team up in the fight against cross-border crime and terrorism. The new rules will facilitate the cooperation between Eurojust and its national members, with national authorities, with Europol and other agencies, such as European Border and Coast Guard Agency or the European Anti-Fraud Office, OLAF. The new rules will also allow for a close cooperation between Eurojust and the future European Public Prosecutor Office, which will be a specialized body to investigate and prosecute crimes against the EU budget, such as corruption or fraud with EU funds, or cross-border VAT fraud. Finally, the new rules will ensure that the European Parliament and national parliaments are more involved in assessing Eurojust's activities. Commissioner for Justice, Consumers and Gender Equality, Vera Jourova said, every year, Eurojust helps facilitate cooperation between national authorities in their investigations and prosecutions. In 2017 alone, Eurojust delivered concrete support in 4,500 investigations in all member states and in cases which matter most to our citizens: terrorism, illegal migration and cybercrime, to name just a few. Recently, Eurojust has helped solve cases, such as the dismantling a drug smuggling and money laundering network active in Germany, Italy and Spain, supporting the investigation of the alleged fraud in the FIFA, or solving a murder case within 24 hours, with European arrest warrants and European investigation orders involving Hungary, Germany and Austria. The provisional agreement reached today during the final trilogues must now be formally approved by the European Parliament and the Council of the EU. Following approval, the regulation will be published in the EU's official journal, and enter into force 20 days later. Eurojust's annual report is available here. For more information, Christian Wigan, telephone, 32-229-62253, Melanie Voin, telephone, 32-229-58659, de meilleures routes dans la région roumaine de Transylvanie grâce à la politique de cohésion plus de 246 millions d'euros du fonds de cohésion sont investis dans une nouvelle autoroute pour relier les communes de Târgu Mureș, Agra et Compiètreți, près de la ville de Cluj, dans la région roumaine de Transylvania au centre du pays. La commissaire à la politique régionale Corina Crețu a commenté, cette nouvelle autoroute, située sur un corridor européen stratégique, contribuera à la croissance économique de la Transylvanie, notamment en favorisant le tourisme dans cette belle région. Bien entendu, les habitants de Transylvanie seront les premiers bénéficiaires de ce projet, avec des temps de trajet plus courts et des routes plus sûres. L'autoroute permettra de relier Târgu Mureș a Compiètreți en 55 minutes et se situe sur le corridor Rhin-Danube du réseau transeuropéen de transport qui relie Constanța, près de la mer Nord, à Strasbourg en France. Le projet devrait être achevé en octobre 2019. For plus informations, Johanna Sparky, telephone, 32-229-58615, Sophie Dupin de Saint-Cyr, telephone, 32-229-56169, greener and more secure electricity in Madeira thanks to EU funds. 45 million euros from the Cohesion Fund is invested to upscale the production of electricity from water and wind on the island of Madeira, an autonomous region of Portugal and one of the EU's 9 outermost regions. The project further improves the stability of electricity supply on the island off the northwest coast of Africa. Commissioner for Regional Policy, Corina Crețu, said, I am proud to see what a difference cohesion policy investments can make to citizens in Europe's outermost regions. The new, highly innovative and sustainable power station will help Madeira reduce its greenhouse gas emissions as well as its dependence on fossil fuels. This is good news for the environment and the local economy at the same time. The upgrade of an existing hydropower plant will triple production capacity to more than 38 megawatt. In addition, a new 17.7 megawatt pump storage facility together with a 1 million cubic meter water storage dam will make it possible to store created wind energy when there is an excess in supply, so additional electricity can be provided during periods of high demand. New installations will benefit 130,000 consumers, half of Madeira's inhabitants. When presenting its proposals for the future cohesion policy on the 29th of May, the Commission had also proposed to further increase the contribution of cohesion policy investments to climate action in the next budgetary period. For more information, Johanna Sparky, telephone, 32-229-58615, Sophie Dupin de Saint-Cyr, telephone, 32-229-56169, Humanitarian aid, EU releases 68 million euros for Sudan and South Sudan. The Commission has announced today 68 million euros in humanitarian assistance for vulnerable communities in Sudan and South Sudan. The funding comes as millions of people across both countries are in need of assistance, with the conflict in South Sudan triggering an influx of refugees into neighboring Sudan. the EU is stepping up its support as many people in Sudan and South Sudan face massive humanitarian needs. Our aid will provide essential supplies such as food and healthcare and allow our partners to continue their life-saving work on the ground. Above all, it is crucial that humanitarian workers can deliver aid safely so they can help those most in need. Aid workers are not a target, said Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid and Crisis Management Christos Stylianides. Read the full press release here. For more information, Carlos Martin Ruiz de Gorduela, telephone, 32-229-65322, Daniel Puglisi, telephone, 32-229-69140, EU Facility for Refugees in Turkey, Steering Committee discusses strategic orientation for the second €3 billion tranche. Yesterday, the 10th Steering Committee meeting of the EU Facility for Refugees in Turkey met in Brussels. The committee discussed the strategic orientation for the second tranche of €3 billion as part of the EU-Turkey Statement of March 2016, as well as the implementation progress of projects on the ground and their valuable impact on improving Syrian refugees' lives and host communities in Turkey. Johannes Hahn, Commissioner for European Neighbourhood Policy and Enlargement Negotiations, said, the EU is continuing to show its commitment in supporting the Syrian refugees and host communities in Turkey, with projects in full implementation mode. Turkey is making a remarkable effort to host more than 3.5 million Syrian refugees. The EU needs to act swiftly to ensure that funds under the second tranche can be mobilized quickly, Christos Stylianides, Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid and Crisis Management, said. The EU continues to make a difference in the daily lives of many refugees in Turkey. With 72 projects underway, we remain committed to help Turkey host the largest refugee population in the world. Our humanitarian funding is helping the most vulnerable refugees meet their basic needs, access health services and education, and receive protection. The full press release is available online as well as the dedicated fact sheet. For more information, Maha Kosianchak, telephone, 32-229-86570, Alcios Morili, telephone, 32-229-64887, Partenariat UE Maroc, Premiers Investis Imanso Maroc via la Plan d'Investis Imant Exterior de la Way pour accroître les opportunités commerciales, améliorer la création d'emplois, le développement du secteur privé et une croissance inclusive. L'Union européenne et le Maroc ont lancé aujourd'hui le plan d'investissement extérieur de la Way, dans le pays pour ouvrir la voie à un meilleur environnement commercial et renforcer le développement économique. La Way est fortement engagée à soutenir le Maroc dans l'établissement d'une économie solide, inclusive et durable. Initié en septembre 2017 pour contribuer à stimuler l'investissement dans les pays partenaires en Afrique et dans le voisinage européen, le pays à présent encourager les investissements promouvant une croissance inclusive, la création d'emplois et le développement durable également au Maroc. La commissaire pour les négociations d'élargissement et la politique européenne de voisinage Johannes Hahn déclare, le plan d'investissement extérieur de la Way va aider à lever d'importants fonds privés dans des secteurs clés de l'économie marocaine. Le plan va ainsi encourager les entrepreneurs locaux et créer des emplois dans le pays. Cette approche nouvelle et innovante va également contribuer à la réalisation d'importants projets de développement durable qui n'auront pas été réalisables autrement ou l'auront été dans une proportion réduite. La communiqué de presse complète est disponible ici. For plus information, Maha Kosianchak, telephone, 32-229-86570, Alcios Morili, telephone, 32-229-64887, State Aid, Commission approves aid for financing the orderly market exit of Cyprus Cooperative Bank Limited, involving sale of some parts to Hellenic Bank. The European Commission has approved, under EU state aid rules, Cypriot measures to facilitate the liquidation of Cyprus Cooperative Bank, CCB, under national law. The public support will finance the orderly market exit of CCB, through the sale and full integration of some activities into another credit institution, Hellenic Bank, and the wind down of the rest of the bank. CCB's residual entity will be entirely focused on working out its remaining assets, which will limit potential distortions of competition arising from the aid. This transaction will remove about €6 billion of non-performing loans from the Cypriot banking sector and thereby contribute to its recovery. The Commission was able to take this decision also on the basis of significant binding commitments by Cyprus to reform its domestic legal and judicial framework. These reforms will underpin the long-term viability of Hellenic Bank, as well as the entire Cypriot banking system, and allow the Cypriot state to recover money over time from the workout of CCB's non-performing loans. The measures are the final steps in the restructuring process of CCB, which was initiated by the Cypriot authorities in February 2014 and modified in December 2015. Non-governmental deposits will remain fully protected at all times. Commissioner in charge of competition policy, Margaret Vestager said, the Commission decision approves under EU rules Cypriot plans to take measures to facilitate the liquidation of CCB. CCB will exit the market in an orderly fashion, while some of its activities will be sold and integrated into Hellenic Bank. Deposits of Cypriot households and non-financial corporations will remain fully protected at all times. The approved measures will remove around €6 billion of non-performing loans from the Cypriot banking sector. This, together with Cyprus' commitment to implement key reforms to its legal framework, will help foster the stability and recovery of the Cypriot banking sector. A full press release is available online in NLFR. For more information, Ricardo Cardozo, telephone 32-229-80100, Yujo Ren, telephone 32-229-94889. Mergers, Commission clears acquisition of Sumitomo Mitsui Finance and Leasing Company by Sumitomo Corporation and Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group. The European Commission has approved, under the EU merger regulation, the joint acquisition of Sumitomo Mitsui Finance and Leasing Company (FL) and its wholly owned subsidiary SMFL Capital Co. Limited (FLC) by Sumitomo Corporation and Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group (FG). In addition, the insurance and auto leasing businesses of FLC will be transferred to a company controlled by Sumitomo Corporation. All companies are based in Japan. FL, which is currently solely controlled by FG, primarily provides general leasing, loans, factoring, aircraft leasing and auto leasing services. Sumitomo Corporation is active in various sectors, such as the trading of metal products, transportation, media, mineral resources, energy, chemicals and electronics. FG offers a full range of financial services, including corporate banking, retail banking and investment banking. The Commission concluded that the proposed acquisition would raise no competition concerns, because the company's combined market shares remain less than 20% for horizontal relationships, and their combined or individual market shares is less than 30% for vertical relationships. The transaction was examined under the simplified merger review procedure. More information is available on the Commission's competition website, in the public case register under the case number M.8927. For more information, Ricardo Cardozo, telephone 32-229-80100, Maria Sarantopoulos, telephone 32-229-13740. Commission decision to facilitate extension of the maturities of European Financial Stabilization Mechanism (EFSM) loans to Ireland and Portugal. Decisions have been adopted authorizing the Commission to issue bonds on behalf of the EU in order to facilitate extensions of the maturities of loans made to Ireland and Portugal under the European Financial Stabilization Mechanism (EFSM), as was agreed in 2013. The decisions to allow for an extension of maturities of EFSM loans are provided for in the Council decision on granting financial assistance to Ireland and the Council decision on granting financial assistance to Portugal. While Ireland and Portugal maintain good access to financial markets, extending the maturity of EFSM loans will further smoothen and extend the country's debt maturity profiles. This will result in savings in debt service costs for Ireland and Portugal, contribute to continued prudent debt management and send a positive signal to financial markets. For more information, Christian Spar, telephone, 32-229-5861, Aniki Lamp, telephone, 32-229-56151, and McNamara, telephone, 32-229-64976. Eurostat, first estimates for 2017. Wide variation of consumption per capita across EU member states. GDP per capita ranged from 49% to 253% of EU average. Actual individual consumption, EaSI, is a measure of material welfare of households. Based on first preliminary estimates for 2017, EaSI per capita expressed in purchasing power standards, PPS, varied from 55% to 130% of the European Union (EU) average across the member states. The Eurostat press release is available here. For more information, Christian Spar, telephone, 32-229-50055, and McNamara, telephone, 32-229-64976. Eurostat, April 2018 compared with March 2018. Production and construction up by 1.8% in Euro area, up by 1.2% in EU 28 in April 2018 compared with March 2018. Seasonally adjusted production in the construction sector increased by 1.8% in the Euro area, EA 19, and by 1.2% in the EU 28, according to first estimates from Eurostat, the Statistical Office of the European Union. In March 2018, production in construction fell by 0.2% in the Euro area and by 0.8% in the EU 28. The Eurostat press release is available here. For more information, Lucia Caudet, telephone, 32-229-56182, Maud Nguyen, telephone, 32-229-80379. Statements. Joint statement on the International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence and Conflict. On the International Day for the Elimination of Sexual Violence and Conflict, Federica Mogherini, High Representative, Vice President, Johannes Hahn, Commissioner for European Neighborhood Policy and Enlargement Negotiations, Neven Mimica, Commissioner for International Cooperation and Development, Christos Stylianides, Commissioner for Humanitarian Aid and Crisis Management, and Vera Jourova, Commissioner for Justice, Consumers and Gender Equality, made the following statement: sexual violence against women and girls, boys and men is a despicable crime, and even more so when it occurs in situations of conflict, or as a tactic of war. It is a grave violation of human rights and international humanitarian law. The European Union always has and will continue to condemn and fight sexual violence and conflict with the strongest commitment. All survivors must be guaranteed access to comprehensive psychological and healthcare services, as well as justice and reparations. We expect all states to conduct effective investigation of those crimes, to bring perpetrators to justice and to ensure accountability for past crimes, also to prevent future atrocities. The EU has been working hand in hand with its member states, international partners, and civil society to enshrine the respect of fundamental human rights in peace-building efforts worldwide. We will continue investing in raising awareness, while building more equal, educated and respectful societies within and outside our borders. We are fully determined to continue taking concrete actions to prevent and eliminate sexual and gender-based violence in times of peace or conflict. Read the full statement here. For more information, Maha Kosianchak, telephone, 32-229-86570, Esther Osorio, telephone, 32-229-62076. Announcements. Climate Action. Commissioner Arias Cañete convenes global ministerial meeting in Brussels with Canada and China on 20 to 21 June. Commissioner Climate Action and Energy Miguel Arias Cañete, the Canadian Environment and Climate Change Minister Catherine McKenna and China's Special Representative on Climate Change Ye Zhenhu are convening a major international climate meeting in Brussels. The second Ministerial on Climate Action, MOCA, will be attended by ministers and high-level representatives from over 35 countries, including ministers from the G20 and chairs of key party groupings in the UN climate negotiations. Day 1 of the meeting will focus on the expected outcomes of the UN Climate Conference COP24 in December in Katowice, Poland, while Day 2 will address key matters relating to the work program of the Paris Agreement. As we move towards COP24, leadership will be crucial for addressing the core political issues in global climate discussions and building common ground to support the UN negotiating process. At the UN Climate Conference in Katowice, political discussions will take place on progress towards the Paris objectives and how we can raise global climate ambition, a high-level ministerial dialogue on climate finance and the global stocktake on pre-2020 action. The opening of this year's MOCA, Wednesday the 20th of June, 1500 to 1530 Central Europe time, will be transmitted live on Europe by satellite. A filming and photo opportunity for media will be offered, to which accreditation is required by sending name, surname, passport, national ID number and the media organization to klima-moca@eci.europa.eu. More information about last year's MOCA is available here. For more information, Anna Kaisa Itkinen, telephone 32-229-56186, Nicole Boxdaller, telephone 32-229-52589, Le commissaire Tisson participio forum de hot niveau sur les soins de famille et de communauté pour les enfants en Europe demain, le 20 juin, le commissaire chargé de l'emploi des affaires sociales, des compétences et de la mobilité des travailleurs, Marianne Tisson, participera à un forum de haut niveau organisé par la Commission, la présidence bulgare du Conseil et UNICEF, le Fonds des Nations Unies pour l'enfance, in Louis Bruxelles. Le forum se déroulera autour du sujet des soins aux enfants dans le cadre familial et communautaire, afin d'identifier des possibles actions à prendre au niveau national et européen. L'initiative est en ligne avec les principes du socle européen des droits sociaux, comprenant une référence aux soins aux enfants. Le commissaire Tisson donnera un discours qui sera publié à EaSI. Pour plus d'informations, Christian Wigan, telephone 32-229-62253, Sarah Sue Million, telephone 32-229-67094. Upcoming events of the European Commission, X Top News.